In recent years, the designer drugs have been established in all around the world because they are too easily to get drugs and they are everywhere. Nowadays, the packagings are colorful and attractive with some special name to attract the young adult. This is also become one of a reason that why young adults look at drugs. These drugs also can be named as club drugs because of their use in a nightclub. People they will take these drugs because they are lack of education and they want to stop the bad feelings. But this does not really help their problems and can lead to addictions, which may make them feel more worse. Once they start to addict to the designer drugs, even when the drugs use will cause bad effect with their daily life, they are also unable to stop taking the drugs even they want to do so. The only way to solve this problem is need to counseling help in order to recover and support by friends and family.
I would like to apply the stage of change model. In the stage 1 is pre-contemplation. In this stage, the young adult will not have any intention of changing their behavior. The young adult usually will feel unaware that his or her behavior is problematic. Hence, they will start to think that changing their behavior will lead to negative effect in their lives.
Hey, what is this?
No, Dad, nothing.
Why are you taking this?
No.
Take up. Tell me, what is this?
Sorry, Dad. This is not. In stage 2, contemplation, young adults getting ready to change their behavior. The pros and cons of the potential change are about the same. They will explore the advantages and the disadvantages of quitting the designer drugs.
Why you want to take this? You know that it's dangerous for you?
Yes, I know that, but I cannot control myself.
Can you stop taking it?
Yes, I will try. Sorry, Dad.
What's up, bro? Are you stressed?
Yeah, I'm very stressed.
And this one for you. You can try. What's this? This one can help you to release some stress. Right, you can try it out. And if you want it right, here I have deck. Then you find it for here. Take it. Okay. Bye, bro.
Stage 3, preparation. Young adults prepare to control themselves from consuming the designer drugs. They will start making small steps toward the change.
I want to change!
Stage 4, action. Young adult is making a move on quitting designer drugs. Their behavior change and starting to improve on their change. Therefore, they are experiencing a positive, healthy lifestyle. Stage 5, maintenance. The individual have made modification in their lifestyle and working to prevent relapse. Hence, there are things that might trigger the individual, which are stress, boredom, and loss of emotion support. The last stage, termination. The individual behavior has changed completely on quitting designer drugs. Now the individual is living a whole new lifestyle.
Hey, stop, bro. Hey, I
changed my lifestyle.
Oh,
Yeah.
am I not? Okay. Bye, bro.
Alright, today Mr. and Mrs. Tan will be joining us for the interview. Hi, Mr.
Hi.
Thank you for joining the interview. Okay, I'll be interviewing you guys about the designer drugs and what's your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, the first question will be how parents could prevent their children from consuming designer drugs.
Well, first, I think the parents must be a role model of must teach them, the children, how to manage the stress while not using alcohol or drugs, and must establish and maintain a good communication with their children. Must know what's their daily life, activities, hobby, basically their daily activities like what they're doing daily, and must know what their children are, friends, who's their friends, who's usually they mix with their social media or something like that. Must monitor and must establish a very good family rules, like what the consequences will be if they break the rules, so they will be like following.
Okay, understand. So, Mrs. Tan, second question: if the individual takes designer drugs, will it affect his or her future?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Because the designer drugs will affect cause their health problem, such as heart attacks or mental problem or depression.
Okay.
Then maybe it will cause increase some expenses as well. And also I think will affect the emotion also. And it will cause their daily performance and maybe daily jobs. They will cannot focus as well.
Okay. Okay. So for the last question, what are the solutions to help the individual on quitting designer drugs?
Well, first, as a parents, must be very supportive along the way, and it's definitely is a long way to go. But don't blaming on them. Must be understand why they take drugs, and must be very supportive, and must encourage them to go for the rehab. This not easy because when you enter the rehab, then it takes like 1 to 2 years, right? So, but first, parents must understand and be supportive.
Right. That's all for the interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
For the last part, I have identified 2 campaigns which is relevant to the topic.
For the first campaign, there are about 250 students and employees of 3 universities in Bandar Seri attending the anti-drug campaign. The aims of organizing anti-drug campaign is to create awareness and educating students and staff on the adverse effects and consequences of taking drugs. Personally, I agree they have done research toward their target audience. Firstly, they have identified the right target audience at the age of 18 to 24 that are young adults who involve drugs the most. At this point, this age group are easily influenced by external environment due to the willingness to try something new. In addition, young adults willing to take drugs is caused by their stressful life and lack of concern from their parents. However, this campaign is not effective as it is giving advice and information toward their target audience without taking any physical action. In addition, action can be taken by involving parents to become more perceptive. This is because parents is the influencer and closest person who are often surrounding them. National Service Training Program is another anti-drug campaign which intends to produce anti-drug icons among the young adults. The campaign is the declaration of all war against drugs which stated declare to fight against designer drug until the end. According to the news information provided, I personally agree this attend influence to behavior change. This is because PLKM capitalize process experienced consultant who will be helping them overcome their obstacle. Yet, campsite is located in rural area which has less negative impact. Furthermore, with the favor from government, young adults can deliver anti-drug measures to the public effectively.
Created using Powtoon.